Hi there, I'm Lana, and I just wanted to do a quick video on any questions you might have looking at my site and my videos. I'm going to be publishing videos on learning pole dance and being fit for pole. So you don't necessarily have to have a pole. I am going to be publishing fitness only videos that you do not need any equipment for. And yes, I'm going off of notes. I will be doing 3 specific types of video. The first is being fit for pole. I'll be doing basic Pilates, yoga, and some movements that you can do with the pole for strength, but you can use a chair, and I will be giving you some options if you do not have a pole. So if you just want some good fitness videos that are kind of short for just a few minutes in the day, I will have some of those for you until you get a pole at home, or if you're just going to be using the channel for fitness videos. The second kind of video I'm going to be publishing is technical breakdowns of stuff. I'll take one move or 2 moves together and I'll break it down and give you the technique, how to get into it, how to get out of it, and any safety modifications that I think you should know. And then the other type of video that I'm going to be publishing is choreography. And I'm not going to make these super long or super complicated. I'm going to give you enough choreography, a couple of moves, and show you ways to modify those moves for your physical surroundings, for what you like, for what feels good to the music that you have picked out, and give you lots of options and give you choreography based on that, so you can take it and have a movement language of your own to build upon, okay? And of course, with any physical activity, I want to make sure you're okay to do it. Speak to a doctor, make sure you're okay to do pole dancing. Don't do things that are hurting you or straining your body. The things that you're going to need. If you just want to start with the strength videos, again, you don't really need anything. You might want to have a pole, or excuse me, a chair handy. Poles are going to be handy, but if you're just doing strength, have a chair handy, possibly, maybe some light weights, but I'm going to show you how to work around those as well. If you're doing pole, at the least, you need a pole, okay? I am working off the X pole in my house, okay? The X pole is wonderful. I've used the Little Minx pole as well as Platinum Stages. They're all really great too. I think they're all great. This just happens to be what I've got right now. You can always please email me if you have any questions. Tell me about the room that you're in. Tell me about your ceiling. This happens to be attached to a vaulted ceiling, so I did have to screw it into the ceiling, but there are lots of options now out there where you don't have to screw into the ceiling, and you're going to be able to do turns and tricks and flips and climbs on the pole without any screws involved whatsoever. So, and the pricing on home poles has gone down quite a bit. So this isn't going to cost you any more than another piece of decent exercise equipment. Don't be afraid to get into it. Please, please, please email if you have questions. Firm grip. Oh my gosh, this is the secret weapon, okay? This helps you on the pole. It helps you stay on the pole. It helps you from fatiguing your joints. Firm grip, dry hands. I've got a couple of products that I like, and I'll have links to them in the post. If at all possible, please buy off my links, because I'm not going to be obviously having these videos in a membership area where I get paid. I'm just going to get paid off my affiliate. So but do what you want. Firm grip and dry hands. Shorts and a tank top if you're doing pole. You need to have your skin make contact with this pole to be able to stick to it. It's just really that simple. And you don't want stuff that's loose. So make sure you have like a tank top, tight shorts, something you're comfortable in. Go barefoot. Start barefoot. Dance starts with walking. If you can't walk, it's hard to dance. So if you can't walk in these, you probably aren't going to want to dance in them either. However, once you get the basics and you're feeling pretty good, my suggestion is to start with a wedge. These are pretty torn up because I have used these for pole dancing many times before. You have more support in back, and these are kind of like a plasticky, vinyl-y, fakey, leathery, so they will actually help you stick to the pole. And again, as far as heels go, you can use any kind of heel that you like, but this is obviously made for exotic dancing. This is made out of plastic. This is going to help you with your climbs. It's going to help you stick to the pole. Also, you'll notice that I am using a heel with that's much thicker than a regular heel. It's so much easier to walk in, okay? Because I'm no genius when it comes to walking in these things either. Otherwise, go barefoot until you're ready to go. Also, Mighty Grip pads when I am climbing the pole. These go over your ankles and around the bottom of your heel. They're super duper helpful. Again, you don't have to have these. Everything with the pole is optional for pole dance, really. The other thing would be some type of arnica gel or bruise balm, because you are going to get little skid marks on your body from this guy back here, biceps, legs, knees, and that sort of thing. So you want to take care of yourself and not have a lot of injuries going into this. So the other thing that I get asked a lot when people start taking pole dance, or if they're just coming to like a pole dance party for me, is pole dance inherently naughty? Are we going to learn naughty moves and that sort of thing? And I've been teaching pole dance for almost 15 years now, and I've taught to groups that had great-granddaughter, granddaughter, mom, grandma, great-grandma in them. I've taught to all different personality types and stuff, and I'm not going to be teaching you anything that is inherently naughty. I'm going to be giving you the basics, though, from a really authentic point that pole dance comes from. So there's going to be some moves that are sensual and fun, but I'm not going to be using any naughty language for them or anything like that. And I like to tell people that it's kind of like I would be comfortable showing my grandma what I'm teaching. So the essence of being sexy is there, but I tell people it's like eating an ice cream cone. When you eat an ice cream cone, you're really enjoying it, but you're not really thinking about it being sexy. Maybe somebody might find it sexy though, some weirdo, but you're trying not to drip on yourself and you're enjoying yourself and you're like, hey, this is the best ice cream cone I've had all day. Somebody still could be looking at you across the room thinking it's sexy, and that's the same thing as getting on the pole. You're not going to be worried about it. You're not going to be uncomfortable. This is the closest thing you can get to flying, and you're going to get some music on and you're going to have a ton of fun with it. And anything that might be a little bit embarrassing for you is going to fly out the window because you're going to be having fun with it. Okay, so I look forward to getting any feedback from you, any questions that you have, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.